Here I had a best friend who was paid by his government to destroy our country.
What?
My name's John Graham. I'm the badass granddad you didn't know you had.
Bonjour. Oui, oui.
I'm here to tell you more stories from my adventures and offer some tips on taking risks, living a life with meaning, courage, and passion.
Thank you so much. Very, very nice.
Anyway, when I worked at the United Nations, I had to deal with a lot of espionage agents, mostly from the communist bloc, who were always trying to get information from me, which I was never going to give them. But sometimes they'd buy a nice lunch, so I did meet with them from time to time. Mostly they were a dull, humorless lot, but one of them was quite different. His name was Dmitry, and he was an agent of the KGB, the Soviet spy network. We discovered very soon on that we both shared a deep, deep interest in what I'll call mysticism. Mysticism meaning alternative explorations of what life was about and existence and God and all those things. And Dimitri and I got really into it and talked at a very deep level, and the deep friendship developed. Oh, we talked politics some. I knew, for example, that Dmitry was really upset with his country's invasion of Afghanistan. He called it our Vietnam. And he knew I was really upset with America's indifference to the suffering in the third world, in Africa and Asia. So we talked some about that. But nonetheless, the situations were quite different. If I didn't like American policy, I could complain. Hell, I could go out to Fifth Avenue and shout my opinions, and the American Constitution would protect me. But Dmitry couldn't do any of that. He'd be jailed or he'd be shot. So he'd go across the street and give speeches supporting Russia's war in Afghanistan, and every time I saw him after that, he'd be sadder and he looked worse. Finally, one morning, a couple of FBI agents came into my office, and they told me that Dmitry had chug-a-lugged 2 bottles of vodka the night before, and his heart had stopped. He'd committed suicide because of the pain he felt inside about the war in Afghanistan. Can't say I was too surprised. The lesson was this. When those FBI agents asked me questions, I didn't tell them a damn thing. My friendship with Dmitry was way more important than whatever tidbit they could squeeze out of me. Friendships are important. I think that's the lesson. It's to have a good friend. It's important to take risks to keep that friendship, even when some other outside factors may be trying to tear you apart. Don't. Keep them, and you'll be glad that you did.